Gung-ho reaction, a topic taboo. Hey there, kids, it's Folie
Melody,
Yes?
do you think we're alone?
Well, I mean, the kids are in the living room.
I think we're alone now. There doesn't seem to be anyone around. I think we're alone now. Alone now.
Beating of my heart is the only sound.
Or is it?
It is not.
It is not.
Mhm.
That was good.
Thank you.
So welcome to another Shorty Shorts.
And I'm wearing shorty shorts today.
She is. She's wearing booty shorts.
Booty shorty shorts, but I've got ties underneath.
She's got some leggings on.
It's fine.
Yeah, I wore shorty shorts last night too.
Oh, yes, you did.
With a palm tree seat
Right
right
on
on
the
my
booty.
bootaki.
Mm-hmm.
I felt real cute.
Mm-hmm.
But we got an interesting Facebook question last night. Once again, our listeners are just providing us all the material for these shorty shorts now.
Oh, yeah. And people went crazy over this one.
Crazy. And I don't blame them.
Nope. You want me to read it?
I think you should.
Our Miss Shayla said, aliens. Thoughts? Personally, I'm still traumatized by the scene in M. Night Shyamalama Ding Dong's movie Signs, where the footage of an alien is captured in Mexico. And yes, I have an aluminum hat ready, just in case.
Shayla.
Aluminium?
Aluminium.
Yes.
You would rock that aluminium hat, Shayla.
Yes, you would. She could, yeah, she would.
Yeah.
Ugh.
So this was an interesting question to me because I'm very interested in the supernatural. I love thinking about ghosts, and I also hate thinking about ghosts.
Yeah.
And spirits and all manner of fantastical creatures.
Yeah.
But I don't spend a lot of time thinking about aliens.
No, I don't anymore. It used to be, as a child, something that genuinely plagued my thoughts. I mean, constantly.
Didn't you have some sort of issue where you thought you were going to be abducted? Maybe not.
Yeah.
Okay, you did. That
I
was
totally
you.
did. Yeah, that was me. I thought about it constantly. I'm not kidding. I would hear a sound outside when I was sleeping, and I was certain that it was aliens.
Mm-hmm.
I was positive. The movie Fire in the Sky effed up my world as a
I was going
child.
to ask you, there had to be some inciting incident. That was it.
Well, I also have a story from my grandmother.
Ooh, I love your grandmother's story.
It is crazy.
Tell me.
I don't know that it's for this episode.
Oh.
I will tell you after.
Okay.
And if you guys want to hear it, I will tell you sometime. It's a pretty lengthy one, and
Oh,
I want to
man.
make sure that I talk to my mom to get all the facts right.
Okay, I'm in such suspense.
But I'll just say this. There was an experience that she and multiple others experienced, and people came out in suits. Were in
What?
town in suits on her property the next day because of it.
Oh my gosh.
Not joking.
Oh, what year did this happen? Do you have any idea?
I'm going to say it was probably 70-something.
Okay, I just wanted to get the right picture in my head.
Yeah, I'm gonna guess it was probably late 60s, early 70s.
Okay.
So, and her son was there. I think my mother, grandpa, I don't know, Mama, you need to get on here and tell the
We need to record
story.
her sometimes talking about this stuff.
My mom?
Yes.
Yeah.
I had a dream that we had our first caller, and we were
A
so
caller.
excited. We were like, "How did we do this? This worked out really well."
That's so much fun.
Yeah.
Well, let me tell you, I would love to have a caller sometime.
Call us.
Call us. And I'm glad to know that I'm not alone in my fear of these
You are
extraterrestrials
definitely not.
out there. No.
Yeah, it seems like most of the people, and maybe we have a slightly skewed sample because these are Folie Doo-Doo heads,
Yeah.
but most of them came down on the side of, yeah, we can't be alone.
No, exactly. I don't think that we can be. And that's what is so, like, to me, I question even ghosts more than, ghosts and spirits and everything more than I do aliens. Because they're so, well, we looked it up. Shall I go ahead and read that fun fact?
Tell them about Drake's equation.
Okay.
We're learning so much
If you guys don't know about Drake's equation, I'm going to give you the most brief and not
the ADD
non-intelligent version. Yes. In 1961, an astronomer and astrophysicist, Frank Drake, devised the Drake equation. I could go ahead and read to you what the equation is. I went ahead and read all of it, it does make sense.
I patiently listened, waiting to get lost, and I was like, no, that makes sense.
It makes sense to how to figure out. Basically, it's to estimate the number of active communicative, that is so hard to say, communicative extraterrestrial civilizations in the Milky Way galaxy.
Alone.
And let me just go ahead and say that even if it is assumed that only 1 out of a billion of these stars has planets supporting life, there would be some 6.25 billion life-supporting planetary systems in the observable universe. And the observable universe is small.
You know, I think this is the key to why I don't think about aliens much. Because I think when I start thinking about how huge the universe is, and like our darling Song of E pointed out, our little blue dot, I feel crazy. I can't comprehend it.
Yeah, it does the same thing to me that thinking about gravity stopping does. It freaks me out real bad.
I love it. I think the reason this is silly, but the reason I think about ghosts more is because they hit closer to home.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, there could be like 20 ghosts in the room with us right now.
I guess so.
Yeah. But, I mean, they may not be real. People make good points that if ghosts were real, you would think that there would have maybe been some credible sighting that's well documented by now.
Exactly.
But I still believe.
I feel like we want to.
We believe.
Really want to.
Yeah.
And I kind of don't.
No.
It kind of makes me sad to think that there would be ghosts and spirits. It's a very sad thing.
It is a sad thought that somebody is trapped between this world and whatever else.
Yeah.
But I'm fascinated by the idea of other dimensions. And I am no scientist, but there is evidence that there is dark matter and there are things like that exist that we just cannot see.
Yeah.
And I think maybe that could explain some of this supernatural stuff. It's so interesting.
It's so crazy.
Somebody smarter than me, please give us a good way of explaining other dimensions.
Yes, please, please, please. I would love that. So Katsup says that he's kind of same. I believe in aliens, but not ghosts. And yeah, I get that.
Do you think a lot of the people who don't believe in ghosts also maybe are the same people who don't believe in God? I don't know where Katsup stands, and I don't care, but I was just wondering that.
Nope. I don't think that. Because a lot of the people that I know that don't believe in ghosts do believe in God.
That's true, because I don't think my dad believes in ghosts, and he believes in God. And there are probably, so reverse it. Do people who don't believe in God ever believe in ghosts? I should say not God, the afterlife.
Yeah. Well,
I'm bringing this to ghosts and we're talking about aliens.
I know.
I apologize.
I think that, I don't know. We need to get a whole group of people in here and find out. Because I definitely think that, even more so if they, no, I don't know. Now my brain is getting
I know, my brain's getting hurt too.
Yeah.
I was the part of the reason I'm bringing this up is because I was talking to our nanny this morning, and she's Buddhist, and she was saying how she does believe in ghosts.
Right.
But I like her concept of the afterlife is super cool, and she's tried to explain it to me, and I still don't fully get it.
I want to know. I want to talk to her.
She's explained some very interesting stuff to me.
What?
Yeah.
I want to talk to her.
You should. I love the way she talks about it. It makes me so happy.
So, correct me, or I mean, tell me if this is really stupid and ignorant of me, because I don't know. I don't know. Does she believe in
reincarnation?
Reincarnation.
Yes, she does.
Okay.
And I can't speak for all Buddhists.
Right.
Like, I don't know if there are different kinds of Buddhism, but she believes in karma and reincarnation and all of this stuff.
Yeah. Okay. I definitely, that's so intriguing to me, because I really think reincarnation is...
I think it feels like a possibility.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know for sure. Like, I believe personally in God and an afterlife.
Yeah.
But how all that works, I mean, how can we have the pride to say we know?
I know.
And no, the way she first brought it up, though, was I was talking about how after my first cat died, and I was very devastated, like, I love this cat so much, I drove home, got out of my car, and there's just this cat standing there looking at me on the driveway. And it just starts meowing its head off, walks right up to me, and has never left me since.
Oh my gosh. What cat is that?
A Huxley.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah. And he's so, like, attached to me specifically. He gets, like, agitated if I'm not around. And she said something like, well, maybe he helped you in a previous life and now you're able to help him. And I was like, oh, that's so cool.
That is. Oh my gosh. It's so interesting to think about, and to think of as being a possibility.
I know. I like to think of possibilities.
Me too.
And we should start thinking more of alien possibilities
instead
of Buddhism and ghosts. But it's
to be
all
the topic
fun.
today. Do you have it pulled up? Do you want to read one?
So I do not have it pulled up because I am planning on quizzing Melody about conspiracy theories involving aliens.
Well, I'm going to say real quick that our dear Song of V says, I'll be the most excited person on earth.
I love it.
One of many, I'm sure, who have been dreaming about it since I was a kid.
She is so into this stuff, and I love it.
Me
She's
too.
into just astronomy and all that junk.
So cool.
All that beautiful, awesome junk.
You about to quiz me?
So, Melody, we can sort of intersperse the quiz questions with, and I would fail this quiz horribly, by the way. First of all, what can you tell us about Roswell?
I know that it happened in 1950.
Very close. Very close.
1949.
So close. Basically.
48.
Oh my gosh. Getting warmer.
47.
Yes.
1947 in Roswell, New Mexico.
Mm-hmm.
There was an alien, something happened, and that it was covered up by the government.
That's the conspiracy theory. Very good.
Thank you.
Yeah, so they call it the granddaddy of all UFO conspiracy events, and it supposedly happened in Roswell in 1947. The Roswell Air Force Base issued a press release saying that they'd found a mysterious metallic disc on a nearby ranch. The press was, of course, intrigued, but the base quickly changed their wording slightly. They'd found what appears to be the remnants of a weather balloon, they said. Some people believe it, some people don't. I won't go into the whole thing, but that just gives you an overview of what was going on there.
I mean, it's so crazy because things like that have happened where, oh gosh, I need to look it up before I actually talk, but like all over
when
the
do we
world,
ever do that?
I know, mysterious things happen, and it wasn't too long ago that like cows were, like their eyes, like one eye would be taken out and dissected in a certain way, or their brain was like, pieces were removed, this and that, like, I can't speak anymore, but I remember reading about it and
like it couldn't
like,
be explained.
Nobody could explain
it. It had to be an intelligent
and it
creature.
happened all over. Like it wasn't just one location, one farm. Isn't that insane?
So crazy. We've got to look that up.
I know. I need to look it up and see. Are there any more
Yes, I have more, but do we have any more comments that you want to read?
Go ahead.
In betweenables?
Let's read another. Oh, shoot, I lost it.
Well, while you're looking at it. Okay, she found it. I didn't have to come up with anything.
Chasney says, I feel like I'm very naive to believe they do not exist in this huge, massive universe, right? And I personally have multiple cups of water on my nightstand and throughout the house, so I feel pretty safe in case an alien attacks.
She's adorable.
Love.
And she's right, too.
I agree.
She's smart to keep an open mind.
Yes.
That's all I'm going to say.
And yes, from Stephanie, if I've learned anything from Mars Attacks and Science, is to keep every water cup out everywhere and keep yodeling right by the record player for easy access. I'm terrified.
I have never seen Mars Attacks. Have you?
Yes, but a long time ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, Melody, on to question 2.
Yes.
Can you tell me anything about Area 51?
Area 51. Yes.
What can you tell me?
Oh, man. Area 51. Is it crop circles?
So it's apparently a military base.
Mm-hmm.
A military enclave?
Isn't it?
Can you say either? Enclave sounds fancier.
Enclave sounds real weird to me.
Enclave.
I do like it.
So there's like a large no-fly zone surrounding it.
Is that in Nevada?
That's a good question.
Because I think it's fairly close to where Roswell happened, right?
I think so. I think it's connected to Roswell somehow. I need to read this whole article. But apparently very closely guarded, including wide trespassers will be shot stretches around the base itself, large no-fly zone. According to conspiracy theorists, what we can see of Area 51 is just the tip of the paranoid iceberg. The base allegedly features elaborate underground hidden labs, hidden tunnels, a dedicated extraterrestrial runway that can disappear and reappear, and research programs dedicated to reverse engineering alien technology. And the mystery of Area 51 is still only one example of the vast network of supposed government cover-up of alien crap.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I know.
Freaky. I just looked it up and it is in Nevada.
Area 51 is in Nevada.
Is it? Nevada, Missouri. Nevada.
There's a Nevada, Missouri?
Uh-huh. Oh. And then is it Nevada?
I say Nevada.
Okay.
You can say Nevada.
I say Nevada. I think the hick way is Nevada.
Okay. What is the fancy way?
Nevada.
I guess that's pretty fancy.
Mm-hmm. Nevada.
What's fancier, garage or garage?
Garage sounds ridiculous.
It does.
Put on your aluminium hat. Check your schedule. You are wrong. Garage is wrong.
Let's go get in the garage.
The garage.
Yes.
What's the other way to say it? Garage.
Garage. Or car hole. As they say on The Simpsons.
There's also roof and roof.
Oh, I can't handle rough. Not to judge anyone. I say things weird.
What about creek and crick?
Oh. Crick gives me the woolies.
You bend your neck like you have a crick in it.
Crick is the place where you find a body in the 1930s.
Uh-huh.
By country people.
That's right.
No offense to country people.
But
yeah.
If you're going to find them.
It's going to be in the creek. It's going to be down by the old crick.
Exactly. Yep.
What else you got?
It's basically the same.
Yeah, everyone pretty much agreed. They pretty much said, yeah, there's got to be something else out there.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to know what the best alien movies are. I mean, of course, I love the movie Alien.
Right. Fire in the Sky. I'm telling you, watch it. I still want to watch it even though it messed up my brain.
Well, we're going to reinstate movie nights. Sometimes it's fun to rewatch a movie that screwed you up as a child.
See if it still messes with you.
Because you may be screwed up again, or you may be like, oh, I'm reprocessing this, seeing it's not that scary, and I'm over it.
Yeah, I think it is going to be scary, though. I will tell you one that I really, really love. Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Oh, that's not that old, is it?
Well,
have they made multiple versions of it?
Yeah, there was like the BBC series, and then the book I read first, and then the BBC, which was my favorite, and then the movie, the not too long ago movie that was made that wasn't very great.
Wasn't very good. Okay, so we need to watch the series. Let's do it.
Yeah.
So, Melody, have you ever heard of Project Blue Book and the Majestic 12? Your face is telling me no, but...
No, I feel like a kid at Mary Jane's school last year did a report on this. But I don't know. I don't remember enough to be able to tell you.
Blue books just bring me back to my college days, where if they said, bring a blue book, you're like, crap, I'm going to be writing a long essay. Do you remember that? So it says the government has been relatively transparent with Project Blue Book. It was an endeavor for the U.S. government to catalog and examine every incidence of supposed alien contact, visitation, and spacecraft reported to them. So the project spanned years and many incarnations, and its official result was that no substantial evidence existed that any of these incidents were the result of alien visitation. But that didn't stop conspiracy theorists, and in addition to challenging the rigor of the study, some experts on the subject stand by the claim that Blue Book became a distraction and cover-up from the reality of an alien visitation, which included a top-secret international squad called Majestic 12 to perpetrate the elaborate smokescreen. I like this.
Ooh, I do too.
There's more to it, but that's the basic. Ooh, the next one.
What is it?
The reptilians.
Ooh. I know a crazy person who would always talk about the reptilians.
My son. So what can you tell me about the reptilians?
Basically that the anybody in the government is reptilian.
Right, and like the Hollywood elites too.
Oh, yes.
Like all that. I love, for some reason, I just love this one. I
It
think
reminds me of
Leonardo
Doctor
DiCaprio. What does it remind you of?
Doctor Who.
Doctor Who, okay. Which, don't hate me.
I know.
I never started.
I can't believe
it was too overwhelming.
It is overwhelming, but in such a good way.
I know. Just imagine, though. Imagine the day I start and I get obsessed and no one ever sees me again.
I'll restart with you.
Will you? You can re-experience it with me.
Sure.
So the cover-up might just be so that world leaders can hide their true reptilian nature. Conspiracy theorist and very creative thinker David Icke, I don't know if that's how you say it, or Icke, is the man primarily responsible for the paranoia about the secret shape-shifting reptile-like aliens invading slithing style and replacing high-ranking political leaders. So apparently at one point they were, real, and then they got replaced by these shape-shifting reptilians.
Makes sense.
Except the one who had to replace Donald Trump, and they're like, hard pass.
Yeah.
Just leave him the way he is.
Much worse than anything we could do.
I'm not taking that shape. There are countless videos and images all over the internet purporting to depict these reptilians slipping and revealing their true selves.
Ooh.
One of my favorite details about Icke's worldview is that of the red dresses. These are personality-less, without personality, software constructs of the reptilian invaders installed at high rank to facilitate the aliens' plans. The particular theory is what leads to stunning images like the one above, which reveals a few of the red dresses in their true form.
Show me.
It is a picture of
George W. in the middle.
And Margaret Thatcher, I believe. And I'm not sure who that third person is. Who is that? With their heads photoshopped on three ladies in red dresses. I'm very confused at this point. They kind of had me, and now I'm lost.
Yeah, one reptile leg, an arm on George W. and a couple tails. Oh, that's hilarious.
I love it.
I want to talk to the people who really believe that.
I do too. You get those people started though, and you've got to have several hours and an easy exit plan.
Oh yeah.
You said something earlier about ancient astronauts.
Ancient aliens.
Oh, ancient aliens. Okay. This is ancient astronauts.
Ooh, what's that
came
about?
Up on the list.
Tell me.
It says, as long as we're talking about extraterrestrials secretly influencing human history, we have to talk about the ancient astronauts. Eric von Däniken, in his landmark book, The Chariots of the Gods, I think they've talked about this on last podcast on the left.
Oh, yeah.
Posits that Earth has been the frequent recipient of alien visitors. These visitors have brought with them advanced technologies, some of which helped build the pyramids. That would explain that. The Moai statues on Easter Island, Stonehenge, and more. So, yeah, I guess these alien astronauts came and helped us out with this weird shit that we did.
I mean, thank you.
Thanks. It's interesting.
It's real cool.
Some of it I don't really get the point of, but, that's art.
That's right.
You ancient astronauts.
They don't have to explain their art to you. I don't feel like I should have to explain my art.
No, they shouldn't. And they don't have to. They're just going to take an exit. I mean, like the exit of all exits.
Yeah. I wonder if we're like to aliens who come to visit. I wonder if this is like a cool vacation spot, or if they're like, we're just like going to Branson, like we're just going to Earth.
We didn't have the money to take a real trip, so Branson it is.
Yeah,
the kids will like it.
Exactly.
I mean, Earth it is.
We always end up having a good time when
we
go.
do. I never regret going. And some people travel long distances to go to Branson.
That is true.
I think it all depends on where you're coming from.
Yep.
Earth might seem like a total glorious haven, or it could seem hellish. And also depending on where on this Earth you end up, too.
Yeah. I mean, if you're coming from Venus,
yeah,
you see Earth every day, it's like,
yeah,
no thank you. But if you're coming from 6.25 billion planets away from us.
Yeah, and maybe you're on a crappy little planet with like 5 moons and nothing else to really entertain yourself with.
Yes, you're just surrounded by gray.
Yeah.
Nothing fun. Earth
might seem pretty cool.
Yeah, exactly.
So there is one more, and this seems really bizarre.
Okay, what is it?
Esoteric, or is it esoteric? I think it's esoteric. Wow, this is the day of forgetting how to pronounce words.
Garage.
Esoteric Hitlerism.
Oh. Tell me more.
It says, as with any internet discussion, remind me to cite the writer of this article in a second here.
Yes.
It all eventually turns to a discussion of Nazism. And alien conspiracy theories are no exception, with my favorite of the weird extraterrestrial conspiracies, esoteric Hitlerism. Spearheaded by Miguel Serrano, esoteric Hitlerists believe that the Aryan race is descended from an alien species of the highest order. Sort of like we were talking about earlier, maybe. Finding evidence in the story of Nephilim in the Bible. I don't remember that story.
Oh, yeah.
You do tell us.
No.
Don't
make me tell you, but the Nephilim, the big giant, like half angel, half humans.
Is that from Revelation?
No, it's in the very beginning.
Oh my gosh.
In the beginning.
There was the giant half angel, half humans.
Yes.
Serrano believes that an ancient alien civilization came to Earth to enlighten man. They bred with ancient earthlings, and the Aryan race are the only race alive that maintains any of the purity. Cyrano taught that the alien gods were hiding with Adolf Hitler in an icy underground fortress, from which they will one day emerge with fleets of spacecraft to usher in the Fourth Reich. Yikes. So if you are disappointed by a fictional portrayal of the secret alien interactions with humanity, you can always fall back on the real things that people believe. Sometimes, especially in the case of esoteric Hitlerism, not only is the truth stranger than fiction, some people's version of the truth is just too strange for fiction.
Yes.
Nice. So, who wrote this article?
Let's find out.
So this article is on a site called io9.gizmodo.com.
Sounds legit.
It's 6 of the most widely believed alien conspiracy theories. Thank you, Stephen Goldmeyer.
That's crazy that
Yeah.
those make top 6.
I know it. I was expecting something slightly more respectable. I mean, it starts off okay.
Starts off where,
with Roswell and the disc
Area 51.
and all of that.
Yeah. But
it devolves
the
real fast.
esoteric Hitlerism. Get us an esoteric Hitlerist in here.
Yes.
And let's talk it up.
You know what? I bet that guy's a total jackass.
One of the...
If he thinks he's one of the elite Aryan race descended from the angel thingies.
From the angel thingies. The Nephilim.
The Nephilim.
Right? That's how you say it, right?
I don't know. Let's look it up.
Okay.
I mean, we can cut this out while I'm doing it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I read it. I read about it in the Bible.
You read it? How did I miss that? I've been trying to read the Bible in a year. Maybe they cut that part out. That's just a little embarrassing.
They cut out a lot sometimes.
Yeah. Well, I am in one of those like daily reading things.
Oh, yeah.
Where it's like rearranged to be chronological or something.
Mm-hmm.
So that's not what I wanted. It just told me how to say the word noun. Hello. I know how to say noun. I mean, I'm having a ditzy day, but
is it
come
noun
on.
Noun?
No one. No one.
No one knows.
Yeah. No. Where's the little, at least just show me the phonetic. What is happening?
I'm pretty sure it's
Nephilim.
Nephilim.
It is. It's Nephilim. I see it now. Nephilim.
It is really crazy, though, to me. I rarely run into somebody who's ever heard of Nephilim.
I think we should name our next cat Nephilim.
They're supposed to be pretty baddies.
Yeah.
They weren't goodies.
Yeah.
So if you want the cat to be a baddie.
And then we'll name one of them Esoteric Hitler. Kitty.
Speaking
Do
of...
I have to say your full name?
Yeah. Speaking of crazy cats, follow Grizz the Murder Cat on
Yes.
Instagram. She's a little bitch.
Plug. She will target you and hunt you down if you follow her.
Mm-hmm. If you don't follow her.
Either way, actually.
If you do follow her too, yeah, she has been kind of targeting me and you.
She's been harassing me.
Rude.
Ooh, 34 minutes.
34 minutes. That was right on track.
So, my friends, I hope you all learned something.
Mm-hmm.
Not necessarily about the truth,
Yeah.
but about all the crazy theories that are out there.
And the truth is out there.
It is out there somewhere.
And so long. Thanks for all the fish.
Thanks for all the fish. What does that mean?
From Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
So long, and
So
thanks for
sorry.
all the
That was
fish.
perfect.
Thank you. I love you.
Like you.
Care about you.
Tell all your friends.
That I like cotton candy.
Bye.
Wave when I wave.